Hi, I'm Dan Torchia. I've got a record coming out in a few weeks called Every Side to Every Story. And to paraphrase the Talking Heads, well, how did I get here? This is the story about how I got here. My earliest musical memories are when I was 4 or 5 years old. Two records from my folks' collection. One was The Return of Roger Miller, which had King of the Road, Kansas City Star, and a bunch of great songs on there. And then the other record was It Might As Well Be Swing by the Camp Basie Orchestra and Frank Sinatra, with arrangements like Quincy Jones. And it had Fly Me to the Moon, and again, great songs. I still love both those records. And those have been sort of the bookends that have defined me musically. In addition to listening to different types of music, I've always loved to play different types of music. If I have a strength as a musician, it's the ability to play credibly different styles. I like playing different instruments. My main instrument is guitar, but I played a couple years in a rock and roll cover band playing keyboards and loved it. It was great mentally to do that, to try to think as a keyboard player and not as a guitar player who happened to play the keyboards. Like most musicians, I've played in bunches of cover bands. I've written original stuff. I tried to be a country songwriter for a while. The last couple years, I was doing communications for companies, and I was writing instrumentals for videos I was producing. My producer is Fred Ampel, and Fred is an engineer and a producer with a long history in the business, and someone I've known for a long time. I worked for Fred on an audio magazine, and he produced some tracks for me, some songwriting demos, and I played at his wedding, and we were friends who lost track of each other until about a year ago. I was at the local CVS and ran into Fred, and we reconnected, and it turns out we only lived about 5 minutes or so from each other. We talked about working together, and I played him some material that I had done. These were really just loops for some videos that I was producing with some basic instrumentation that were maybe a minute long, designed just to be in the bottom of an audio track where they wouldn't call too much attention to himself, just to fill out a video. We decided to do some instrumentals based on some of these recordings. I really became interested in trying to make these tracks really songs instead of just loops. So what we came up with is a 4-song EP, Every Side to Every Story. When we started working, I really wanted to try and combine different influences and different sounds, and I think we really did achieve that. It's a digital-only release, so it'll be on online outlets such as iTunes, Amazon, CD Baby. You can find me on Facebook for more information, or you can go to my website, which is dantorchiamusic.com.